know, just looking at this video brings memories because I remember, I can't believe that it's actually been 5 years. I remember it as if it was yesterday. I first came for a Think Pink program, and then when I came back, I was urging my husband, "Oh, like let's go and visit." And I think the first time we visited was the prayer fest.
Yeah, prayer fest.
Prayer fest, and then after that is when we finally came again to visit during the Sunday service where I led the worship. And from the moment I stepped into the service, though it was small, though it was in a small classroom, I just knew that this was our place called there. And I remember telling my husband that I believe this is the place that we're supposed to be. And just praying and believing that he would come into agreement with me to join KFT. So I think in the midst of that, we decided that we'll pray about it. Do you remember?
Yeah, yeah. I remember that we had actually fasted and prayed about it. And we both had a dream confirming that KFT was the place to be. But it took us about 2 years to transition.
It took
And
me. I said I was coming.
it took me about 2 years to transition, but my wife had already made a decision. She was convinced that KFT was the place called there, and so she has started attending church before me. And I just want to thank God that through it all, I was able to find my way back to KFT, and Apostle and Prophetess were gracious enough to still extend to me a welcoming hand for me to be able to come to KFT and just feel at home. And it's been a blessing since I've been here. I've seen the changes and all that the Lord had promised to do in my life.
And
And
even during the course of the 5 years when I was coming by myself, just the teachings from Apostle and Prophetess about prayer, joining the prayer line and making my request known to the Lord that I really want my husband to join me. And it wasn't necessarily that, oh, I just want to attend church with my husband so that I know that we're coming as a couple. But my purpose for behind it was so that we can serve together, because where we used to be, I'm used to us serving together. So I think seeing Apostle and Prophetess working together hand in hand as a married couple and doing the work of God is one of the best things that we can follow after as a true example, being in marriage. And their teachings has definitely helped us greatly in our marriage, and has even become sweeter being a part of the ministry for this amount of time. We're definitely getting the teachings that we need. And I recall having a dream one time actually where Apostle and Prophetess had a basket of bread, and the bread was so sweet that when I was eating from the bread, and the bread also signifies what we need in our lives, which is definitely the teachings that they've been giving us during this whole time that we've been here.
yeah, it has really been amazing. And I thank the Lord looking back how far He has brought me. My first day in KFT was 2017 prayer fest. And I remember First Lady asked me to help with the prayers, and Apostle gave me the mic, and I said, "We will. Today is today. It will not be easy." And I believe that goes to show how much Apostle and First Lady, they are willing to go to bring whoever needs to be a part of the fold to come into the fold to help, because I was really, really down at that point in my Christian life, because I knew it was time for me to leave where I was, but I was struggling with it so much that the love that they showed me and the encouragement and the prayers really brought me back on my feet, and I would never forget that. And I always remember that being the turning point of me coming back to God. And so KFT is definitely my place called there. And I'm very happy to be here on this 5th anniversary celebrating what the Lord has done.
Even to see Apostle and Prophetess extend to even trust you enough to hold the mic during that day. And it was so fulfilling for me as a wife to see my husband up there. And I believe being a part of this ministry has definitely put us back into alignment for what the plan, for what the Lord's plan is for our lives. And my husband is known for saying you can do better, and just the love that he receives, the opportunity that Apostle and Prophetess has given him to even stand on the altar to share a word is such an honor. To see the growth in my life and in my husband's life from the time we started this church up until now, from our children, from our finances, from doing ministry work and just serving, has been such an honor and continues to be an honor.
It is really an honor to be in the house of the Lord, to feel like you have a place to be a part of the work, to have people who genuinely love and care for you, to be in such a group of people is just an amazing place. And I thank the Lord, because I do believe that God is the one that's set us in the family and then calls us and decide where we will be. So thank you, Lord, for making KFT our place called there. Happy 5th anniversary.